Sorry guys, YouTube gave up the ghost. Well, bloody typical YouTube, because they've been being nothing but a pain in the arse today. Sorry guys, YouTube gave up the ghost. Well, absolute pain in the arse. Nothing much I can do about it. It's just YouTube. They're having a really strange day today. Horsey Boogaloo. Yes, definitely. I'm just going to chuck it on, carry on from where I was. So this is the second part now, because basically the first part crashed because YouTube just went, nope. And, yeah.
Mind the gap.
Oh, excuse me. Right, should we try again? So I've just got to check on the other stream. Yeah, it is. I keep seeing illegible come up, but that was the Grand Theft Auto stream on Sunday. I had 3 copyright strikes. Yay! Right. Okay. Horsey Boogaloo. Shall I carry on? But that's that one done. It's a bronze. Oh, I'm not surprised. I've been bloody... Oh, trophy earned the first of many. What's this? Complete one service on Horseshoe Curve. I must have done all the trophies by now, haven't I? Yeah, I'm not surprised it's blonde, because bronze, not blonde, bronze, because I kept on spadding. So, not spadding, speeding, as one might say. Right, so we're going to do... Actually, what I'm going to do quickly... I've just actually seen if anyone's dumped any, which they haven't, American stuff on. 95% of America not really up and running about at the moment. So no, so they haven't. Okay. Quick look. Had a few. Gonna have to do some more Hentis rail locos as well, because you can't put them on here now. That's really annoying, as one might say. Right. So yeah, YouTube. If you're wondering why I disappeared, YouTube decided to go nope, and that was it. I'm just going to have a P&B, and I'll be back, and we'll do one more service, and that'll be a full run. And then I'll be gone, finish, and then I'll be back at about 8 o'clock for the release stream. Okay, so I'll be back in a second. 1 second later. Ow, ow, ow. What do you mean 1 second later? Cheers for that, Bradley. Right. No, the YouTube crashed. Been having real bad problems with YouTube today. My stream from last night, it wasn't able to export it. It's still running checks now on the one that I uploaded this afternoon. So yeah, they've got problems, but you know what YouTube are like, they don't acknowledge it till 5 days later. I mean, if you're trying to upload stuff, everything's all ruined. You work, you know, you can't do it because it just keeps crashing, which is rather annoying. Right. Okay, channel. There we go. Yeah, I've been having problems with YouTube all day. Right, so we are going to run. I've walked 17 miles. I don't bloody think so. We're going to have one of those. I think we should do a Croxton to Chicago intermodal. Inbound to Crescent Grain. No, I don't really want to do that. So I think we'll be going from Jonestown. Oh no, we're going as far as to Johnstown, sorry. So we'll be starting at Altoona or Genesha, whatever it is, those works. Didn't really want to come that way, I wanted to go the other way, but oh well. Go via location, Horseshoe Curve. Right. What are we? We're 74, so it's 70 vehicles, 2,600 tonne. So just going to get us set up. Hold on, I got my picture. I've got a picture here, how I've got to change it, so yeah. So auto, so they got to be cut in. Well, why isn't that one running? So I should be able to do the other one. Why can't I do that one then? There we go. Right, let's go. All you need now is a 47 on the end of that, giving it 2 tones. I can't say I have noticed, but I love it when you had people turning around saying, "Oh, you can't get those containers on those ones. They don't fit. They'll fall off." Like, no, real life, it does happen. No, 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 no. Yeah, show them a picture. Shut up. You can have a look over here as well. So you got there, like, that turntable don't work. You can't walk over there anyway. That's as far as you can go. Some sort of railroad museum. Nice little caboose there. Horseshoe Curve Railroaders Memorial Museum, Altoona. Yeah. No, no, no. So I am hoping you're enjoying this stream, because I'm enjoying it. We're up on the main line in a minute. I don't know if we've got any more trains coming around to see us, but yeah. Yeah, sorry if you were watching earlier on, then you just like got kicked out the stream. Fortunately, YouTube went and said no, and yeah, lost the server connection to the server. YouTube's been having problems all day, so yeah. Intermodal kernel cam. Afternoon, Carl again. How you doing, mate? Oh, cool. I don't think we'll get to see that one round the curve. No. Oh, he's come that way, look. Oh no, that's a bugger. Trundling, you love trundling along at 14 miles an hour, Bradley. It's a lovely steep gradient, but you've got to remember when you come down the other side, just use your independent and use your dynamics, because basically you're on for a ride if you don't. You can walk faster. Yeah, Colonel Cambit, man. Colonel Cambit. So, and when I get off here, I've got to take this one off. I'm going to look at the PS4 version. There's a couple other things that I need to look at as well. And dependent on that is whether I do the PS4 version tonight or the PS5. We should be passing the 35 mile an hour sign. There'd be people picking up on that where we had the trains first thing this morning when I was at I showed you at the tunnel, not at the tunnel, at the top end, Johnstown, with all those locos, those services parked up behind each other. There'll be people saying, problem. And I'll be saying, no it's not. You say PS5, okay. Yeah, PS5 looks good. I just want to have a look at something on the PS4, so I know the services are a lot less. There's 2 services or 3 services less, and the trains are about down to 40 wagons in length. To be honest, that doesn't bother me. It's the fact that basically, like I said, I think I said about it yesterday in the stream, in the Microsoft Flight Sim stream. If your PS4 cannot handle it, what is the point of sticking 80 to 100 plus wagons on a consist where your PS4, your Xbox One is just constantly going to be falling over itself, like in Hauptstrecke Köln. And yet we get people then complaining that their console is crashing. Any ideas why your console is crashing? Because you're using consists that are not really capable of being used on the PlayStation 4 or 5 or Xbox One. It just, you know, it's like there was another in. Someone had bumped up the forum post about rush hour passengers coming to London Commuter and Peninsula Corridor. Peninsula Corridor, I wouldn't see a problem with it, but London Commuter, then they've still got problems with trying to sort it out. Well, that don't work. That's another bug to snag. They're down as well. This is where people think, you know, old gen, I won't say old gen, 8th gen consoles, they can't have like PC type specs on their 8th gen console because it just doesn't work. It just keep crashing. You can do so much now with 8th gen. And I don't see why they should hold back the PS5, the Xbox Series S or Xbox Series X, because 8th gen doesn't take well to longer consists. Well, at the end of the day, I mean, there's loads and loads of people, and I fully understand that they don't want to pay for PlayStation by scalpers. PlayStations or Xboxes by scalpers. Fully understand, fully agree with you. But I managed to, like I said, to get my PS5. It just so happened I can thank my mum for it, because basically when I put her to bed at 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, I happened to check the Argos website. Bang! They had some in. Straight off, managed to do it. That's how I did it. And it was just kept on persistent. And then people just think, well, I'm not going to buy from Argos, I want to buy from Asda or something like that. You know, I won't even touch Game anymore. I won't buy anything from Game. Desk light, where's the desk light? Smythes or W.H. Smiths? So we're coming up on, well, we've got, oh. Well, if you've got yellows, we might meet him at the curve, look. I love the little section of track they got there for the GP9. That is so cool. Oh, I'll tell you what, well, what, equal distance, say? He's there. And I'm there. Watch it today. Mine works. So we should be able to see the other train in a minute. Yeah, I know. That's going to be looked at. Oh, he's going around the curve. Oh. Oh, bloody captain's slow here. I quite enjoyed this. This is really, really nice little route. There he is. Ah, he's an ethanol train. Down the yellows on the what do you call it? Let's go and see our train pass. Oh wow. Railcam. That I don't like that horn. Hi Sebastian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How cool is that? Look. I'll tell you what, I so want them to do Tehachapi Pass. They have to do Tehachapi Pass for TSW. How cool is that? That is brilliant. You should, I'll tell you what, virtual Railcam, Carl. Look at virtual rail fan. Watch the grab bags. Quite often they do stuff around Horseshoe Curve. The camera's behind a paywall, but you have to subscribe and that. But if you watch a grab bag, a lot of the cameras you see on there, and I watch them every day. They're very good. The scenery round here is absolutely lovely. And unfortunately, this is the only way that you can see the whole thing like this if you use the camera mode. You can't, otherwise you're down here and it just doesn't get, you don't get the well, you can, you don't get a really better view. I prefer the Railcam view up the top here. What I'm going to try and do is, in the rail videos, do the try not to make this crash now. Oh, hello. Is try and share in the train videos the grab bag every day. How you doing, Sebastian? So I managed to remove Dresden Thorantaramp off here, off the PS5, and install Horseshoe Curve on here, because I got most of the German routes, and the only disappointing thing is that I lose the Railpool 187. No, I just lose the Railpool 185, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, I decided that I wanted to put this route on the PS5 to see what it is like, and I'm glad I did. It looks awesome. Now we got to get down safely the other side yet, so this is going to be interesting. The other thing is as well, like I said, that there are Amtrak trains that come around here, and they can. You've got the coach. Well, you've got some sort of Amtrak coach, not unless they were going to do model of the predominant Amtrak train, and obviously the Amtrak diesels, which I can't remember what they are in real life. It's pretty cool when YouTube recommends to you your own video. Awesome. Another train coming. There's another train behind us. What track is he on? He's on the middle one. Intermodal. Yeah. No, they get that. Even with the Amtrak coaches, you can have AI ones coming in, or you can have you can drive the ones from Altoona to Johnstown. Hopefully the sand patch will be updated. The sand patch intermodal containers will be updated for this, and hopefully at some point we might be able to get some on Oakville, but not on my breath. I did have well, I still got it, Horseshoe Curve for Train Sim, but it is set in the 1950s, 30s, I think it was. So you had steam locos going around there? Nah. No contact signal. I just used the old circle button. This might go in with a it might appear with a preservation crew update, which it probably like push to talk PTT on there. Banking common. So I think that those there are cautioned. That's good to hear, Sebastian. Good to hear. Right, so we go down to 2 tracks on here, don't we? Just up around there. They go off around there, you see. So those wagons have gone, look. So something brings those wagons in and puts wagons there. There'd be some nice scenarios to do on here. Plus, hopefully, you'd be able to use the stuff that you got, the Canadian National, sorry, some of the locos that you got, Hentis Rail locos. Still trundling along at 14. I'm doing 28, so we're doing all right. So there may be the odd. I have a couple of scenarios in mind, but we'll have to wait and see. Definitely have to wait and see. I don't know if there's car ticks around here. I've never noticed them. If car ticks go round here. RAF Northern train, oh good. Is that RAF for rough as fudge? You're 5,000 plus tons. I am 2,653. What are you hauling? Grain or ethanol? I mean, we're not even what? We're about a quarter way. So that is a yard that we can use. The only yard we can't use is, they said, is this one, because it's Union Pacific. I've just used it. We can rest up the yards in there. I think that's where our train will end there anyway, or our service. Oh, got a yellow coming up. Grain. Yeah, grain's more dense. You could definitely have a mix between Union Pacific. I mean, primarily it is Norfolk Southern locos and Amtrak stuff around here. But you do see the odd Norfolk Southern train with Union Pacific locos in it. Burlington Northern. So be prepared to see some reskins of this of this loco ES44AC. Oh, I see, the line goes over there, look. Okay. $16-mile long run to Southport. Poster there, look. That's a walk in the route job. Ah, that's what... Do you realise you could come round here and then turn the whole train round and go back to where you came from? That is so cool to do that. I did. I put them on dim though. Or was that you? There's nothing now. That's just for a little while. There's something just going through Southport. So we've got another freight train there. We've got about another 2 freight trains coming in. Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm loving this. You go take by G. Awesome. I got to remember, I got a stop signal. Well, there's nothing behind me for about a mile or 2 miles. Just seeing if there's Paul. Ah! I'm going to have to wait for him. I think. He's on the middle line, isn't he? There's not a place for him to cross over. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the cab sway off because that's just bobbing up and around and making me feel a bit sick. Take that back down to 100. Okay, 99 then. Build 110. Are you on the right hand side or the left hand side of the upline? So you're on the other side of me then? Right. So you've got another yellow. Okay, so we're crossing off on that one. We're crossing over. That's not going to be enough to get our train in there. Hi Georgie State Rail fan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So I've got to take the earphones off my ear because I can't hear myself talk. Then I end up shouting. After this we've got a red. It's a new horn. No, I'm fit. This is. I'll have a quick go because this is going to be the last one that I do until later on tonight. But yeah, it is a new horn on the GP38. But yeah, I'll just pop into the yard. Oh, we got a green. So yeah, we have to go now. Oh bloody hell, Bradley! We got a 50 mile an hour coming up. What's going on here? Well, that's not green, that's red. Oh, it could be correspond red coming on the other line. That's why he's going to overtake us. Don't stop. Just be right up my tush. mph till we get the bloody train over the junction. Just got to keep an eye on the gradient now. Obviously a good time with that 50. Yeah. How far is it across? Not far. Ages. He's already approaching the curve. He's a nice long one as well. Oh, that's. I don't know what that is because he's got no locos on the end. We'll find out in a bit. We should be clear of that 15 mile an hour now. Yep, there we go. 11 miles to South Fork. Don't forget to read your instructions for saving fuel. Yeah. Oh, hello. Start to slow it down a bit. Okay, Sebastian, you take it easy. Thanks for popping in. Ah, so he's at the red, he's waiting for that one. Okay. Good afternoon, Tommy. How are you? Welcome to the stream, mate. How are you doing? Level crossings work, and they don't work. Yeah, I'm good, Tommy. I'm good. Oh, guys, I've just got to read this. This is this is on the forums, right? This has been posted. Horseshoe Curve Train Sim World 2 version released with a lot of content cut out. Why? It reads, can anyone confirm Train Sim World 2 now features Horseshoe Curve? Again, which I was very, very excited about until I looked back with Train Sim 2022 release, and there is literally up to 70% content cut out. The most obvious content cut out that is F7 locomotive A and B unit, GP7 locomotive, passenger cars, 6 unlockable career scenarios, complete one scenario to unlock the next and handle increasingly important tasks, finishing with a special 100th anniversary trip to coincide with a light show over the Horseshoe Curve. Two totally different games, you doofus. Oh, and if that think that I'm belittling someone, maybe the guy should have done a little bit more research. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh, honestly. One's for Train Simulator. The other one's for Train Sim World. Oh, catch fencing. You seriously have to think he was the fastest sperm. Sorry, but my opinion, if that offends someone, then maybe you should take a look at yourself as well. I'm not belittling people. I'm just saying it as I see it. Two totally different simulators. Two totally different time periods. Yeah, someone could reskin the F7 and F8 A and B units, which would be interesting. But, come on. I say, I don't think he's going to catch up with us. But you never know. We've got AI trains free. Yeah, I understand that, Tommy. So overall thoughts, I like the route. Services is 70 of them, which is they're all free. So that's enough to keep you going. The route is busy. Horseshoe Curve itself looks fantastic. The freight trains, yeah. The only thing that I would have suggested that if they could have possibly used or allowed to utilise I mean, it's obvious that they're using the sand patch livery, the reskin sand patch freight wagons, apart from the flat car. I'm sure they should have been able to allow that you got GP38 Kingdom runners on here. The sand patch wagons could have ran on here as well. You know, the wagon reskins. Because that would have been great. The turntable at Jonita Loco Works. That is, I think, so far the worst thing I've seen on this route, and that needs to be corrected. Overall, I like the route. It's very good scenery. I don't care. People say, "Oh well, it doesn't look a bit sparse here and there," but do you want, people complaining about performance and everything, then they complain about when their consoles break or their PC slows down to an extent where, their dog's bollocks PC just like refuses to go over 25 frames a second. It should be it should be doing 150 frames a second, you know, and taking down half a power core of a nuclear power station with it as well, you know. No achievements on Xbox yet. You should get a few. But yeah, there is slowdown. What do you expect? I mean, again, you know, if you run full settings, then you're going to expect basically performance problems if your PC can't handle it. Simple as that. Even on the PS5, we're running to lower PC specs equivalent on the PS5, and I'm running at 60 frames a second, but 62 frames a second. Sometimes I'm down to 20 frames a second. So, you know, overall, it's a very good route from what I've seen so far. I've done all the training modules, 4 of them, in 4K, yeah. I mean, it's not displaying it in 4K for me because I'm on the 3D TV. I mean, I don't know what my 3D specs are, but if I was to put it in 3D, I'm sure it'd look great in 3D on the PC, on the screen. But yeah, I'm loving it, and it will be one if it turns up in the stream that, you know, that someone votes for it in YouTube viewers vote, or where it's one where it gets pulled out the hat. It will be used. We will play it. You know, so yeah. Right, let's take that off. We're at level ground now, so yeah. So how far is he behind us? What's the distance? Right. Do 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 do, he's loving it. Do 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 do. I mean, on that forum post, I'd like to put my 4 eggs in, but I'll be accused of belittling him, so... Oh well. Don't forget, when you do the long train introduction, it will come up and say, set your brakes up, blah, 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 and it over 60 frames a second. 60 psi, you're good to go. You're not. You got to wait till about 75 on mine one it was, or 78. No, I'll be accused of belittling him. You know what some people are like on there? A complete bunch of mouths. Oops, did I belittle a load of people? That took 40 minutes. Yeah, it's about right. 40 minutes. Yeah, that's what it took me. Oh, you've got a 40 mile an hour limit in 2.4 miles. Have you got anything else coming down? Oh, we've got a freight train coming up. Oh, he's a bit of a long one. Oh, 3 on the front. Who's a 3 on the front? Anything else after this? I've got a full load of colour lights. Can you snake along? Well, he's waiting to go in the yard still. He might not go. And I think that's it. Anything else coming in? No. So we're just trundling along at 43 miles an hour. Drive by? Let's get Oh, we're going downhill now. crap. That's a crap one. It's interesting seeing him on that line. You're destroying a first order dreadnought. Interesting. Actually, I have noticed, and I will try and hopefully cover it in the stream on Wednesday, that when you do enough of the space battles, you get to take on the big capital ships in the space battles. So that means you actually you take out all the defenses, and then you can when you've done that, you get to enter the ship, and then literally you got to go around and shoot stormtroopers, the soldiers, the robots, or whatever, and then you defeat the captain as a boss. You got a donut ship from it. I've not done that yet. I've not really played on it, so I think I'm keeping a lot more. I've gone around collecting a lot more studs because I want to get to 2 million. So you then get ×3 bonus on top of your ×2 bonus, so you get a total of ×5 bonus for studs. So yeah. I've also added to the list of games that we'll be playing Mass Effect, so that'll be in a couple of weeks' time. Grand Theft Auto will be doing on a Wednesday, so basically Wednesdays will be Star Wars Skywalker Saga. When it comes out, Sniper Elite on Twitch, so that'll be on the PS5, Xbox Series S. Check's running. It's still doing this bloody video I uploaded. Jesus. Ridiculous. So approaching Southfork. I'm going to slow down to about 35. So it's a 6 gig file. But the last one I did went fine, no problem with that. Last two, I think. .1 miles to Johnstown. That's a nice bridge. Overall, I quite like the look of the route. They've done really well with it, I think. I think we'll be coming up to green, red in a few miles. 2 more freight trains behind me. How are we looking at the curve? It's a bit empty, the curve. Green across the board there, so there's got to be something coming. Oh, this is leaving. So yeah, I'll look at the GP38 and want to show you the Horde on it, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll be back on from about 8 o'clock tonight, so that's just under 3 hours time. So yeah, if you're wondering why it says Horseshoe Curve 2, basically YouTube decided to go and throw my live stream out the window and say nope. So I had to restart it again. So part 1, I'll make the, I'll do like a little card at the beginning where you can click part 2 and do like a card at the beginning of this, sorry, when you can see part 1, or a card at the end of thingy for part 2. But I'll do that tomorrow. There'll be another stream tonight. Like I said, in just over 2 hours and 50 minutes. So it's currently 17:10 GMT. No, it's +1, isn't it? So it's 17:10. So it'll be 2000 hours, and I'll be streaming for a couple of hours. I'll also check the Dovetails stream tonight. I don't think Matt will be on because I still think he's got COVID, so he's not feeling the best. Well, he's got something anyway, so he thinks it's COVID, so yeah, bless him. Right, so 3.8 miles. That one isn't going to catch up with us. I don't think there's any more freight trains for us. That's where we got to stop. I don't think it's 3.8 miles as the crow flies, trust me. It's 3.8 miles, sorry, as the crow flies. Not as we go. I don't think that one will go till later, to be honest. I don't think there's any more coming in. So that's Jonestown's yard. This is Jonestown station. So they could, in effect, put some Amtrak, if they can get the Amtrak license for the locos, which I don't know, you know, there's no saying there they will or won't, but yeah. This line here is the UP one. You can't go on it. All this here, this yard, you can't touch it. Same with that there, that goes somewhere else. We're not even there yet, are we? Where are we? We're here. Come on. Oh, no. It's Adam and Nat, yeah. So Adam won't be in the stream tonight. Well, not until later, if he does come in. Do the MPV weed kid around here. MPV, yeah. No, this. The fuel does come down on this, look, 4708. You were 4798 or something like that. Beat it around here. Little Timmy standing on the rock, giving it the old. Virtual Railcam on the container. So I'm just using the dynamic brake on its own because you can't. It's good that you can use that and not just have the independent as well. Obviously, this is just on the intermodal one. I mean, what are we on the intermodal? We're 2,650 odd ton. I'm not sure if we have the car ticks go up there. I'll have to watch a little bit more closely. I've not seen the flat wagon appear yet either in Consist. We got a red coming up anyway. and yellow. Interesting. So about 100, about 500 meters from the eventual stop marker, not the signal, I'll be throwing the anchors out. So overall, guys, what do you think of the route? What have you seen? Did you like it, or you gonna interested in buying it? Yeah, the loco is a tad loud. They may sort that out. We started at 10:34. This is about a 90-minute run. I'm happy with that. Crossings. Oh, hello. Just. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't you dare fall over. Mic stand's a bit tipsy. Yeah. There's a couple things that if people log them in technical forum, they're not game breaking. And if people think something's going to release 100% without a bug, then you've got blinders onto the world, son, okay? Because that's not the case. Things will release and they will have bugs in them. They always do. Excellent. I quite like it. I mean, plus it's a long... It's 40 miles. That's good enough for a nice... Okay, it's taking me about an hour and a half. I'm happy with that. I don't know about you. I think it's the same sort of thing with Sherman Hill and Sandpatch, really. Well, also put in about the turntable. So I don't know what the turntable's like on your one. Oh, here we go, throwing the anchors out now. Okay. Look at that. 1 hour 27 minutes. Wow, we get gold. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Wow. That's pretty cool. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to continue. Go to free roam. Right. Stick the independent straight on. Take that off there. It's suppression. I love it when you actually. Yeah, definitely on that. So what have we got? Another one's a little far. There's another one coming around as well. Look, it's up by Southall. There's one coming in. I could if I wanted to go and do that one, but no. So overall, I really enjoyed that, and I've got to say it's one of the first American routes, apart from Sandpatch is good, and the other one, Sherman Hill, very good. I like both those. So yeah, oh, here we go. So yeah, pretty. I'm loving that, as they say. But I'll go and show you the GP38. We'll wait till this one's gone. So this gives you what the oh, can't go any further. I'm just waiting for one of those containers just to get logged off by the bridge because it's up too high. Ooh, green. That's nose green, that. Ooh, bad cold green. Good afternoon, Andrew. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Well, part 2 of it. So we are quite long. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm alright. Two up front, 2 at the back. I love that. It's awesome. Got a bit of a yard here as well, but I don't know how far you can get still. This would be one of those places where they hide something. Maybe not. Scenario there, what's that? Or scenario marker. Push aside. Alright. Oh, look, yeah, see, told you. So you can't go any further down there. Okay. Nah, that's it. Cool. Right, let's go back to Tunisia. What, Tunisia? Oh, I don't know what it's called. pair of 20s. The collectibles, camera tripod, hard hat, poster, and polishing the whistle boards. God, how the hell could I remember all that? Coal trains, you can fill them as well, but you can't empty them. They go off-world. Robbie, Coltrane. Hey. Right, we've got some GP38s here.
Mind the gap.
So there's a lot of locos here. I don't know how far I can go. That's it. So this is the turntable area that I'm really disappointed with. That needs to be sorted, because they signed off saying, "Oh yeah, that's all right. No one's going to notice it." Yeah, that just does not look good. That needs to come out, because it doesn't line up with the, what you call it. It doesn't even line up with the track. That just looks piss poor, to be honest. That's probably the harshest thing I've got to say about this route. It just looks a bit piss poor. Now, I've not seen any consists with the flat wagon. Have you? Nice to see that there's locos over there. Would be nice that we could get different coloured locos. You see any flat wagons there? I can't. Oh, usual thing. Really? Well, that's crap. Let's try this one. Fucking that scared the shit out of me. No. Okay, that don't work then. Nope, we can't open them up. Right, so this is a GP38. Sounds like a Buick. So yeah, the rest of the yard, it's pretty big. There's a lot of trackage here. It's not as big as Cumberland, CSX fame, but I can't see no flat cars here. Not unless I've gone past them. So we've got another coal train going. Oh, just fitted over that. So you can see, we're not going to get under that bridge. You can see that it's quite, the yard area is quite big at Altoona. So what I will do for you, for those that didn't see it, I think, what time was it? No, 9:15 or 9:05, something like that. No, you do in real life, but not in this. They've not included it, which I think is a bit of a shame. If I think it was right, it was 0905. So this is just to round off the stream, really. So, but yeah, I've really enjoyed this route. So here we go. We've spawned in. Nice and quiet. They could do with cutting the grass a bit, though. Yeah, that bend up here seems a bit weird, but nice little thing there. Is this one of those gravity fed things? It runs down and then pulls the other one up, and one goes one side, the other goes the other side? I don't know. I thought he had a bald patch on his head. You can't go down the steps. Bit of a shame. We are waiting. There's one train there, and there is another one around here somewhere. Or there was. Oh. Okay, maybe. Oh, must have missed that one then. Oh, there's the other one. He's just behind him. Look. So we'll watch both those. But yeah, I mean, you can. The good thing is with this, with the really long trains, you can, like we did on when I came round here, you can actually see him come round here. Just follow it all the way round, and then basically watch your bit there. You're leading locomotives over there, and I'm pointing to this with my finger, so I hope you're looking. You're leading locomotives going over there, and the rear view train is still going round here, coming round here. It's awesome. It looks absolutely awesome. But yeah, I'm just like, it is a very good route. So that there is a collectible, which is the travelling circus poster. I've not even checked to see how well I've done on the mastery yet, so I'll have a check of that. And then you've got the thingy, tripod, so you can hear it coming now. I don't know if it's tanks. Oh, it's an intermodal. You've got the flange effect, which is a bit annoying, and it's a shame they don't blast their horn. They haven't got a script in the track bed somewhere that they can blast their horns. So if I point the camera over there, I don't think it's not so much that it's skyhook. It's just the fact that, I mean, it's... I think it's with most of the DCG routes as well, the dovetail routes as well, because you think, well, they could have done this, they could have done that, that would have been ideal, you know. But, you know, just as it is. So there's your train going over there, look, and here it is still coming around the corners. And what's better is you're seeing another train coming up around the side, corner of it, or behind it, or in front of it. So... yeah, it's pretty cool. There are a few meets on the thingy, but yeah. So this is what I'm saying. I really hope that they do Tear Chappie, the Mojave, the Tear Chappie route, because it is. I think it's a fast route to a degree, and there's some nice. It's both BNSF and Union Pacific, so yeah. This intermodal tank trains on that. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I hate to see this, I really do. Just a loco sat there doing nothing, rusting away, and it could have been used on preserved lines. It's the same with some of the, there's a place at Texas, Fort Worth, I think it is. Fort something, and they've got a Santa Fe steam locomotive there, and I'm like, it's just sat there wasting away. It's just, you know... oh yeah, it gets a bit painted every now and then, but I hate to see them like that. I really do hate to see them. I'm thinking, nah, get them up and running. It's a bit of a shame. Right then. Well, that'll be it for about another 2.25 hours. So make sure you tune in. I think the other one's not too far behind. Is it? How far? It's only a short one, that one. So, yeah, you see how long that one is and everything. But yeah, just have a quick look at the services and the scenarios. There's a Horseshoe Curve in Scotland. Yeah, but it's not as well known as Horseshoe Curve in Altoona, really, is it? I'm not disrespecting from that fact, but there are a few Horseshoe Curves around the place, to be honest. So training missions, you get Horseshoe Curve introduction, which is quite a nice little thing. You sat there at Altoona, and basically there's two. Instead of doing the introduction, I was just busy watching the what you call it. I was busy watching the two trains, intermodal trains, go by. Then you got GP38 introduction. I don't know why I didn't get gold on that. ES44AC introduction, and then the long trains introduction. And don't forget that you have to wait. It does tell you that your brake pressure setting will be fine 60 psi or over, but it doesn't allow you to carry on until 75 psi, and it does take about 20 minutes to... in the end it takes you about 40 minutes to do, 48 minutes. It takes you about 20 minutes to finish the to get to 75, 78 psi, and then you leave and drive about a mile up the line. Your scenarios are pushed aside, which is take a slow coal train to Portage Mine, letting pass some priority freight at Southfork. We may do that when we come round. Honk for the camera, which, yeah, it didn't go too well. I can't believe it didn't get that many points on that. Does wet coal burn? Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Complication at Crescent, which is Johnstown to Crescent mixed freight with an awkward reversing manoeuvre. Will be interesting to see. And then evening tidy up. Engineers called in sick. Wagons have been left all over the place, just like your model railway. Sort it all out. And then basically for the timetable, you have look at the GP38 first. You have 9 services, which is a bit of a shame. Service 294 Chicago to E-Rail Manifest, so that's mixed. Ethanol tanks, 10K Chicago Allentown Manifest.
Mind the gap.
Enola Conway 13th V, which is Manifest. Junitia switching. Edgemore Conway Manifest. Holidayburg local, which are done. Abrams Conway Manifest. And Chicago Edgemore Manifest as well. So there's a service on there for GP38 that starts at 1800. It's not on there. This is the one that goes to the turntable. Might have to have a look at that. Go back to timetable again, and then basically the 68 services you have. So 439 Chicago to Enola. That's eastbound as far as Altoona. So yeah, you get a few. Cole, Baltimore to Shirebrokes, Aachen 8. So they're mostly all an hour services. Or you got a 57-minute one. I did see it. Where was that? 43-minute one. A grain one. 37 minutes grain. Wow. Croxton Intermodal actually golded that. So 17-minute loading coal at the coal mine. So yeah, 23 minutes loading at the coal mine. Probably the second part, 6511 and 6512. Baltimore coal, Aaron. So mostly everything's over an hour, which is quite cool. And this kind of gives me a little bit of hope that I'd love to see an Eastleigh to Poole thingy. Because that's about 50 odd miles. This is about 40 odd miles. So it'd be about an hour in theory. So there's a fair amount of this coal, intermodal, manifest, ethanol. That's your 4 ones. So, you know, you got loading, 23-minute loading jobs. For me, they'll be about half an hour to 40 minutes. I'm happy with that. Outbound from Crescent Grain, Abrams Manifest. And you got services from about 4 o'clock in the morning to about 7:45 at night. So, yeah. So, yeah, there are more in there. It would be nice to see... It would be nice to see Amtrak services in there, but not holding my breath. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much. I hope you have enjoyed it, because I really have. I will see you in about a couple of hours. Oh, dear. I'm going to have a quickly look at PS4 version for a couple of things. And, yeah. Oh, how many did we say? 77 services. Let me just make a quick note of that. 77 services. I think it'll on Gen 9. I think it'll be about 74. I think it is on PS4 and Xbox One. Right, guys, thank you all very much. I hope you have enjoyed it. Sorry about the way that YouTube went. Nope, you can't do any more streaming and kick me out. I will see you guys later on. Have a couple of hours off from me, and I will speak to you later, guys. Take it easy and goodbye.